2024 was a quite incredible year for me, a special one. This is the year I turned 30 and became a father for the first time. It is also the year I decided to take my running journey more seriously and compete in my first official races. I started training with more structure, setting clear goals, and even created a plan. I was running almost every single day. I even signed up for the Stockholm Marathon. And listen, let me tell you, I was so excited to run my first marathon. But a few weeks before the race, unfortunately I got injured. Listen, the disappointment of missing out on that marathon was overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I had put in so much work, and to see it all come to a halt just before the big race was so crushing. It was crazy. The feeling of FOMO hit me harder than ever before. Even though I've never been that type of person that struggled with that, it took me a few weeks to finally accept it and move on. And I felt like I was letting myself down, and it was a tough pillow to swallow. So instead, I signed up for another race, brutal up it, which is a 10K race. Running my first 10K race was an unforgettable experience. It was brutal, but I managed to finish it under 45 minutes. It was by far the toughest thing I ever done. I was completely cooked by the end. The pain was intense, but it was also the moment I realized something really important. I am much stronger mentally than I thought. That race gave me a huge boost of confidence and sparked a fire in me to improve. And here's what I've learned from that experience. Sometimes we need to put ourselves through tough situations to discover just how strong we really are. It is in those moments when we feel like giving up that we truly learn what we are capable of. We don't grow by staying in our comfort zone. We grow by pushing ourselves, facing challenges, and realizing that we are more resilient than we ever imagined. Listen, during the race, I battled with my thoughts of giving up multiple times. I was so exhausted and I could feel my body screaming at me to say just stop and just quit and be done with it. But I made a decision in that moment that I was going to cross the finish line no matter what. No matter how much pain I was in or how tired I felt, I was determined to finish it. My second race, the highlight of the year, was the Stockholm Half Marathon. And listen, let me tell you something. It was amazing. I never experienced anything like it before. The atmosphere, the energy from the crowd, the whole vibe was just so incredible. I spent the whole summer preparing for it, and it was my best training block so far. I felt so strong and fast, and I managed to hit my paces during the sessions. The only problem I had was the volume, as I struggled with an injury a couple of weeks before my 10K race. So how did it go? Well, unfortunately, I hit the wall around 16K, but I still managed to run 1:46. That moment was a turning point for me. I made a decision that the next year, I'm going to run the Stockholm Marathon under 3:30. I'm not gonna lie, this year has been one of the toughest one. Balancing everything in my life has been a real challenge. As a new father, juggling family life, work, and training has been really difficult. Not to mention my ministry as well. Every day I'm pulled in different directions, trying to be present for my family, be there for myself, and still keep up with my running. It's been a mental game to just stay consistent and showing up every single day, no matter what. One of the biggest struggles has been the time management. Training while being a new dad means getting up really early in the morning, just do the runs, even though sometimes I don't even feel to do it. And not to mention, I need to spend time with God in the morning, reading my Bible and stay consistent with that part of my life as well. There have been mornings when all I wanted to do was sleep in, but I pushed myself to get up and get out the door and just get my run in. It's been hard, but consistency is key. I've also had to fight through some injuries along the way. My Achilles tendon has been an ongoing issue, and it's been frustrating to work around that while trying to increase my mileage, but that's part of the journey, right? You gotta take care of yourself, listen to your body, and find ways to keep moving forward. I've learned to be patient with myself and trust the process. Then there's the mental side of things. The mental strength it takes to keep showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired or dealing with setbacks. That's been a difficult challenge. Some days it's so easy to want to quit and just throw in the towel, but that's when I remind myself of why I'm doing this. I want to push myself. On top of all of this, being a new dad means also I need to be there for my wife. It is not just about getting up early in the morning to just get a run in. It's about making sure that I'm present for my family. That means helping out with our son, making sure that my wife has the support she needs, and finding ways to balance everything. It's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, but it also what keeps me going. I want to be the best father and the best husband I can be while pursuing my goals. My first season as a runner, I realized that consistency is the key to progress. You can't cheat the system. You have to put the work that no one sees. The hard work doesn't always feel rewarding in the moment, but that's when the real progress happens. That's how you get to where you want to be. Running has helped me become more disciplined in every aspect of my life. It showed me that there are no shortcuts to success. You have to put in the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the things that others might avoid, doing the things that no one notices, so that you can see the result that you want in the end. So yeah, it's been a tough year, but it also has been one of the most rewarding ones. Every challenge, every setback has pushed me forward, and I can't wait to see what's next in my journey as a runner.